the 24th pick in the 2010 NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys select Dez Bryant, wide receiver, Oklahoma State.
Owner Jerry Jones said that Dez would become the face of the NFL.
Dez Bryant is a winner. Dez Bryant hates to lose. And that's the reason he's a winner. You know, we had some concerns about Dez Bryant off the field, et cetera, et cetera.
The off the field issues with Dez Bryant.
I just felt like I was never given a fair chance to really, show the world, who I am, even coming out of college. I was just never given a chance to show the world who I really was, and that's where that came from. I'm from Texas, and, being in Texas, the way I was brought up, it was hard. A lot of my family, they did drugs. I didn't. My mom sold drugs. My granny sold drugs, like my uncles. That's what we was able to eat. That was our way of surviving, and that was just my environment. That's where I was from, where I can lay my head. Angela Bryant, that's my mama. She had me when she was 13. All of the things that I've been through, as a child, just growing up, seen way more than I should have saw at an early age. I could never blame her, if that makes sense. Watching the news, seeing my mom go to jail. And we went to go see her in the penitentiary, and I want to say they gave us about 3 to 4 hours. When I had to leave there, even as a kid, I knew right then and there, I was like, man, something gotta be different. This is my senior year in high school. We just got done playing Longview, and I remember asking my daddy before the game, I was like, hey, after the game, can I go to this church lock-in? He was like, cool, fine, or whatever. I remember going to the church lock-in after, and when I came back home, my daddy, his wife, said, I gotta leave. Still to this day, I don't know the reason. I gotta leave, I gotta get out. And I was like, you know what? Don't even worry about it, I'm out. And my girlfriend at the time, her aunt let me stay with them, and I got to finish school over there. That I ended up going to Oklahoma State, having a successful career, proving everybody who said I couldn't be something wrong.
And it is possible that the folks in DeSoto, Texas have just heard that Dallas, Texas is going to be the professional home of Dez Bryant.
I remember when I first got into the NFL, all I cared about was the game of football. I didn't care about managing my life. I didn't care about any of that stuff. I had the media saying this about me. I was like, you know what? I just don't even care. I remember getting drafted, Jerry telling me, hey, you do everything right, we're gonna sit back at the table, renegotiate your contract. I never got that opportunity because I felt like it was a case built against me. That's how I was honestly feeling. Anything I say, it was being used against me. Every time I was on the sideline, I kind of felt like people wanted to be like, oh, look at him, look at him, look at him. Now he talking bad to his teammates.
If I'm the coach of the Cowboys, you got to get this under control because this temper tantrum, I don't know what else to call it, serves no purpose. Dez Bryant pulling his spoiled child routine again.
All of the media, they came, they surrounded me, and all they wanted to talk about was me on the sideline. I'm talking about all of the media destroying me, y'all. They are destroying me. And then it got to a point to where I was like, I know there's mics everywhere around this field. Let's listen to the audio.
Man, we good on that. We the best in the NFL on that. We the best in the NFL. Hey, I'm telling you, when you look at it on film.
Listen to it. Shit, the audio come out. You had some reporters apologize and the whole narrative changed. I hate the word diva. I hate it. That fits me nowhere. When I'm on the field, man, I'm not there for entertainment. I'm there to get the job done.
Where did that come from?
Dante Hall. But I put a meaning behind mine, just X out the negative.
It's the ultimate team win. I've never seen anything like it. Everybody's got a piece of it. But I do want to recognize one guy. Dez Bryant lost his dad last night.
You think that your dad's the strongest man in the world, and you lose him.
I'm gonna play this game. I know this is what my daddy would have wanted me to do, and I'm just gonna dedicate this game, to him. I think about my daddy all the time. I'm gonna make sure mine's straight. They can't witness none of this. They different. They ain't never gonna experience anything daddy ever had to experience. You get what I'm saying?
How do you commit to breaking that cycle to ensure your kids don't have to follow in those same footsteps?
Let me read something to you real quick. It means a lot to me. Break generational curses. Quit yelling at your kids before they go to bed and expect them to sleep well. Quit yelling at your kids in the morning right after they wake up before school and expect them to have a good day. You set the tone for your children. You set the tone for your voice. They will always remember in their heads. You become the inner voice. Don't be the inner critic. Speak life, speak love, speak bravery, kindness and hope. Speak wisdom and truth. Most of all, listen to your children. I never had none of that. I get that to mine. And that's my number one priority. I follow that. That's how I break it. That narrative shit. I feel like that's what was misunderstood. I don't want to be hated for my truth. I've accomplished, things that most guys that, come from where I come from don't. A lot of guys in the NFL who need that guidance, and I'm here to deliver that. It's a lot of things I learned along the way that I would like to, to help the athletes with. I want to keep my hands back in the locker room. I feel like I got a lot to offer.
It is caught for a touchdown, and that is Dez Bryant. He throws up the X. It's his first touchdown in over 3 years.
If you think about all that he's gone through, his release from the Cowboys, a team that he loved, then he goes to the New Orleans Saints, he tears his Achilles. Here's a man who is passionate about playing football, just wanted another chance, wants to be out on the field.
Lamar Jackson told us that Dez Bryant has been a big brother to all of us. And he said he's such an important part of this building, even though the numbers haven't been jumping off the stat sheet. Dez Bryant has made a big impact in this Baltimore locker room, and now he's got his first touchdown in 3 years.
Right now, at this moment, what gets to me is not having the opportunity to really be involved with the athletes the way I want to be. I just see the NFL, collabing with all these people who don't really understand the athlete. And, like I said, it's a lot of these athletes deal with these things behind closed doors, and why not keep it raw? A lot of athletes go through it, depression and anxiety. I was one of them. We get it. We get athletes who leave this game and don't know what to do, get on drugs, they die, we don't know how it happened. That's where a lot of my time is spent for the most part, and that's why I speak the way that I do. I think the league should embrace that. I want the help. I want to help. Everybody is not the same, if that makes sense. My heart lies in Dallas. I've been in these hoods. I've showed up in the hood giving toys and feeding families without really nobody noticing. No cameras, no nothing. I am who I am. I can't change that. I really can't, and I don't want to. I want to be accepted for who I am. I don't think I'm a bad guy. I'm really true man of the people, and I just like to be me.
Hey, thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for being my family, man. For real, man. I love every last one of y'all, man. Let's keep fighting, man. Let's never stop. Cowboys on 3. 1, 2, 3, Cowboys!